power without a nation's confidence is nothing. As iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. I have to be seen to be believed. I would rather go to any extreme than suffer anything that is unworthy of my reputation or of that of my crown. I beg you take courage. The brave soul can mend even disaster. Cowards falter, but danger is often overcome by those who nobly dare. A king should die on his feet. You had better have one king than 500. I praise loudly, I blame softly. I know of no single formula for success, but over the years I have observed that some attributes of leadership are universal and are often about finding ways of encouraging people to combine their efforts, their talents, their insights, their enthusiasm, and their inspiration to work together. The challenge that so many people have is not knowing how to take that first step of reaching out to another person for help. Kindness and faithfulness keep a king safe. Through kindness, his throne is made secure. Your own soul is nourished when you are kind. It is destroyed when you are cruel. A good name is rather to be chosen than riches. There is little that can withstand a man. Who can conquer himself? That which holds our attention determines our action. It is impossible to please all the world. My guiding principles in life are to be honest, genuine, thoughtful, and caring. I may be kindly. I am ordinarily gentle. But in my line of business, I'm obliged to will terribly what I will at all. I think it's very important that you make your own decision about what you are. Therefore, you're responsible for your actions, so you don't blame other people. One does not always do the best there is. One does the best one can. Happiness and unhappiness are in the heart and spirit of each one of us. If you feel unhappy, then place yourself above that and act so that your happiness does not get to be dependent on anything. A great wind is blowing, and that gives you either imagination or a headache. In my position, you have to read when you want to write, and to talk when you would like to read. With age does come experience, and that can be a virtue if it is sensibly used. The greatest and noblest pleasure which we have in this world is to discover new truths, and the next is to shake off old prejudices. We will not have failure, only success and new learning. Knowledge is of more value than gold. There are long periods when life seems a small, dull round of petty business with no point. And then suddenly we are caught up in some great event, which gives us a glimpse of the solid and durable foundations of our existence. I am one of the people who love the why of things. We all need to get the balance right between action and reflection. With so many distractions, it is easy to forget to pause and take stock. I like to praise and reward in a loud voice, and to scold in a whisper. It has always been easy to hate and destroy. To build and to cherish is much more difficult. When life seems hard, the courageous do not lie down and accept defeat. Instead, they are all the more determined to struggle for a better future. Over the years, those who have seemed to me to be the most happy, contented and fulfilled have always been the people who have lived the most outgoing and unselfish lives. Whatever life throws at us, our individual responses will be all the stronger for working together and sharing the load. As the water reflects the face, so the heart reflects the person. Do not boast about tomorrow, for you know not what a day may bring. All problems are people problems, and most people's problems are people refusing to act like people. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Whoever is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he who rules his spirit than he who takes a city. The man who walks with wise men becomes wise himself. He who masters his passions is better than a conqueror of a city. First you learn humility, then you experience glory. What were once only hopes for the future have now come to pass. My child, you are going to be a great king. Do not imitate me in the taste I have had for building, or in that I have had for war. Try, on the contrary, to be at peace with your neighbors. There is no rule book, no right or wrong. You just have to make it up and do the very best you can to care for your family. Carry out a random act of kindness with no expectation of reward, safe in the knowledge that one day someone might do the same for you. Only do what your heart tells you. Life is just a journey.